welcome to Icar Inc.'s Nightrunners, a cyberpunk Vampire the Masquerade crossover. In this game, there will be scenes of adult natures, including but not limited to murder, death, body horror, objectification, sexual themes, power imbalances, and various other nasty things that no one wants to have in their real lives. We use veils and lines with our players, and if anything is too much for yourselves as viewers, please take the time to pause the video, walk away, have yourself a cup of coffee, and perhaps come back to it. After all, we're all here for a good time. Night City is a city that teems with life. From the highest corporate tower to the lowest gang-riddled combat zone. It's a city that can make your name legendary or forgotten entirely. It is a city that holds secrets, lies, deception, and death to its bosom, as a mother would their child. Some of these secrets are much darker and bloodier than others. Everyone in Night City knows the gangs, the Tiger Claws, the Animals, and the Maelstrom. Those, however, are simply the top layer. Kindred, vampires, K-Knights, whatever you wish to call them, have been within Night City since its creation as Coronado City. Tonight, four Kindred have a very important meeting. This meeting will determine their paths ahead. Will they rise to the occasion, or will they falter? Shall we do the introductions?
Alright. I am Sir Cuttlefish. I'll be playing Hunter Clan La Sombra.
I'm Brad Hudwick. I will be playing Jay Coluto, a member of the Ministry.
Hi, I am Peter. I will be playing Tony Durston, a gangrel out of time.
I'm Sam. I'm Beatrice. I am a fixer.
And I am Mike, and I will be your storyteller this evening into this world of darkness with neon lights. We open this evening in Santo Domingo. Each of them have been called to the Red Dirt, a very well-known club in the heart of the city. As they stand there, they see this two-story building, the red neon sign of Red Dirt, cascading along the dark streets and lighting up puddles. Around them, the flames ejecting from the recyclers around the building pop up into the night, giving off an amber glow. It's been some time since our four have been with each other. The last time they were in the same room, they found Tony in a dark cave in the middle of the Badlands. It's been 2 weeks since that event, and the Baron Fangs has finally called them together. And as the four of them stand outside the club, they see a line going down the entire street. It's busy tonight. The sounds of music pumping out the speakers on the outside, of a live band playing inside. And this is where we begin our story.
Hey, 13.
Good evening.
Hey, how you guys going, Chooms? Looks like there's a pretty big line. Let me see if I can sort that out. balcony to get in?
Go right ahead.
Cool. I will start walking with my sort of swagger and big smile, and I'll walk to near the front of the line to where the bouncers are with their digital clipboards or whatever they've got going, and I'll be like, hey, me and my crew here should be on the list.
As you approach, you see a large man who is chromed out. His arms are twice the size of a normal man's arms. His face is half metallic. He looks at you with amber eyes. You can tell that they're obviously mechanical. You're Jay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Part of Breeze crew.
yeah. Beatrice, Hunter? Hey, Hunter, that you? You obviously recognize Lothar from your earlier dealings at the Red Dirt. And, Peter? No, not Peter. Tony? I can't see in this light.
Yo, bud.
Oh, you're the new kid, right?
Yeah. Say that.
Oh, you're gonna have fun tonight, I think. I'm not too sure. Anyway, head on in. As he gives you that permission, you can hear groans and shouts from the crowd. Hey, we've been waiting here for over an hour! Shut up, Choom! Go on ahead,
I'll just
guys.
flip one of them off. I'll flip one of them off and like, get connected, Choom.
Yeah,
Like
fuck
that.
you, buddy! Lothar, the doorman, turns around. Boss is upstairs.
Right on.
Beatrice follows with confidence.
Hunter's gonna walk
Yeah.
behind, kind of slumped, like.
Tony's gonna stop and look at the bouncer up and down a bit and then go, alright, and just follow
Yeah.
Jay's lead.
And as you look at this man is tall as he is broad. If you thought this man was a barn door, you wouldn't be half wrong. He is stacked. And as
From Kong.
Yeah, hey, wrong call, exactly. And as you walk into the club, it is jumping. There's a live band on stage. It looks like a samurai. It's probably a samurai band-esque, cover band, and they're playing all the classics. The music is pumping. People are jumping and dancing. The club itself is pretty small on the downstairs. As soon as you walk in, the bar goes from the left-hand side all the way up and around. The stage is very small as well. You're wondering maybe how the hell are these guys even doing anything on the stage that is tiny. Some of you may know the rumors of what this bar symbolizes. In Night City, it symbolizes anarchy and down with corruption to many. Down with the corporations to some as well. You also walk past a metal steel door that all of you know leads upstairs. There is a keypad that only certain members of a certain gang know the code to. The number is 1229. As you press the code and go inside, the door shuts behind you very, very quickly. There's another steel door in front of you and it looks reinforced. You can hear the sucking of air as the air inside this small cubicle gets ripped out. If any of you were human, you'd be suffocating right now. 3 minutes go by. and the door on the other side opens, revealing a set of stairs.
Fancy security. She kind of taps on it and moves forward.
Think the airlock was the security.
Alright, he's gonna walk through.
As you all walk up the stairs, the music from downstairs seems to die away into a void of silence. However, it's not quiet up here. You can hear the sounds of screaming and shouting. The upstairs is very much like the downstairs, rather small and compact. There are a number of booths into the wall, but they're all empty apart from one at the very right top of the room where the screaming and shouting is coming from.
You know what? Jay, I think you should take this one.
Me?
Oh yeah, you have one of those faces that everybody just loves.
Yeah. You're picture of the group.
Oh, look,
You're our star.
No. I'm not the next star. I'm just. Hey, like. It's not what. Fine. B, do you want me to do this? To go up there? You think it's funny, huh? Yeah, alright, cool. I come back stabbed. It's on you, Hunter.
Can't be that bad. I already got punched by
He's just don't be rude.
Don't be rude.
I'm never rude. I'm like. I am nothing but manners and etiquette. Alright, Jay will.
I'll be right behind you.
Of course you will. Of course you will. Alright, Jay will saunter up. Is it the stairwell?
You're already at the top of the stairwell, so it's just,
Okay, yeah,
just a
sorry.
corridor with a bunch of booths to the side.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are empty apart from one that's behind like a glass door.
Alright, cool. I will, or Jay will walk up to the glass booth, sort of like slowly peer over between, like, so I can see through the glass. If there's nothing dramatic occurring in there, I will tap on the glass.
So,
Boom, boom, boom.
as you look in, you see this big hollow being projected from a table in the middle of the room. You see three people sat around, all very invested in this, and they're shouting at the hollow.
Okay.
If you're paying attention to the hollow, you notice it's a sports game.
Oh, okay. This is good.
So, as you knock, you hear the fangs. Yo, come in!
Oh, this was easy. Alright, cool. So I'll open the door, and I'll be like...
Motherfucker! And a glass smashes against the wall beside your head. Oh, sorry, Jay.
Cool. As long as that was meant to miss, then that's fine. How you going?
Yeah. Well, not
Beast
so
crew's
good.
here.
Yeah. Well,
They're just
You
waiting.
sees Beatrice kind of peeking her head over Jay's shoulder. Like,
Fangs just sits up a little bit. Like, come over here. Fuck's sake.
Okay, come on. Did you just lose some eddies on the game?
Yeah, the Corsairs are going. Ugh. I swear that motherfucker fumbled the ball purposely.
Well, you know, rumor is that some people are on the take. But if I hear any tips, I'll let you know.
Please do, because I cannot take another fucking loss from the Corsairs. Alright, come on in. Jenks, turn that off. And you see as the Reeve just clicks a button beside the chair and the hollow disappears. Well, it's nice to have you all in the same room for once, Jay, Bree, Hunter, and Tony. Newest addition. Jinx was telling me all the little things you helped her out with. Good job.
Yeah, she was a fabulous tour guide.
Fangs does a slow turn of the head. Jinx just shrugs her shoulders. Not gonna say I got a nice ass.
Can't argue with facts.
Fangs does a slow head turn to you. Alright then. So, we've decided you four are gonna be a gang on your own.
Like a coterie or
I mean, that's what you want to call it.
A gang?
A gang.
Us four?
Oh, you four.
uh,
You see, you brought the stray to us. That's you, by the way, Tony. He points at you. And no offense to you, man, but you're old as dirt.
that's fair.
I can't risk you going to the fucking Camarilla. Jinx doesn't want to put you 10 foot under again. And you know, I think you guys could be good earners. And we need all the fucking eddies we can get.
Does it still work the same in this day and age? So you're the Baron, we pay you a cut of the portions, and we get our own little turf / gig to run?
Yeah, you pay me rent and get your own gig.
Alright,
Whatever that
cool.
is
Nice.
entirely up to you, but I know Jay is an entrepreneur. I know Bree has the connects.
Alrighty then. Well,
And Hunter's solo for hire.
And Hunter can kill people pretty quick
Yeah.
with his little toothpick.
That's why he earns the mad kibble.
So, we thought we'd test you out with a quick job. Little delivery, just on the outskirts of town. What do you think?
What outskirts?
Badlands.
Of course it's the Badlands.
So,
Where?
any of you familiar with the Sunshine Motel? It's an old dump. It used to be a motel back in the day. It's sort of abandoned now.
I've heard of it.
It's
I
near
think
all
it will be
those...
unsurprising if I say no.
Well, no, it's not surprising for you, but hopefully you get to tour the city better and you get to see what's going on. You'll notice it's by all
What's
those...
over there?
Well, there's an old motel, a bunch of wind farms. You'll be meeting the contacts that you're delivering this package to.
What's the package?
That you don't need to know. Actually, I'd prefer if you didn't
Okay.
have a look at the package.
Ooh, okay, what size is the package?
Did you all notice the big truck outside when you came in?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's the big truck. Well, it's what's in the
Okay.
back of the big truck. He just smiles at you.
So we're driving?
You're driving.
I'm not driving.
Is the truck the package, or is the package in the truck?
What's in the truck is the package.
Alright.
Do you want the truck back?
I'd prefer it back. It's my only truck.
Ah,
Well, don't
Okay.
worry. Bree will make sure not a scratch happens on that truck.
Bree is a professional driver.
Good to hear.
Glad you have.
We all have confidence in you, B13. Is that what you call her, Hunter? B13?
13.
Just 13. Okay. B13 sounds like one of those droids out of one of those old sci-fi movies. They're the ones that used to
Used
go
to be a
beep, 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 beep.
What movie?
used to-
It don't matter. Anyway. I need you to deliver the package. Come back with the credit shard. You get paid. I get paid. And I may have a set of keys for a warehouse.
So, quick delivery, and we get a home of sorts to share.
Well,
Where's the
Yeah.
property at?
Santo Domingo,
Hmm.
pretty close to where Jay actually lives. So maybe he can turn it into a BD studio. I don't know.
I have no idea what those are. Alright, so we're driving to the Badlands. We have a package we can't look at. So no looky, no shooty, no breaking the package. Deliver it. There's gonna be a shard, which I'm guessing is a form of payment, and we bring the shard back to you, and you give us a cut of Eddies, which is the money now.
Well, I give them a cut of eddies. I probably will just give you some paper eddies because you ain't got a bank account and you again old as dust.
I'm sorry, there's a lot of digital and high-tech stuff that I only seen in movies. Are Eddies still in paper format, or...?
They are, but they're rarely used.
Oh well, I'll take what I can.
Alright. Jinx here will take you down. Actually, you know what? Ajax. Take them downstairs, show them where they're going. And as he points out to a man, you see a blonde man with a leather jacket, very Bruja-esque, standing up. He's about 6'2". He's tall. His hair is platinum white, stuck up in a faux mohawk, almost like Paul from Tekken. He doesn't look overly chromed, but for many vampires, that's normal. Looks quite stern. Yeah, alright. Come on, Chooms, let's go. He begins to walk out towards the stairs. You can follow him, or if you got any more questions, you better ask him now. Bit of a time frame.
Who are we delivering it to?
That you also don't need to know.
Do we just drop the truck there, or what does the contact look like?
There should be about 6 of them, maybe 7. Leader's a female, long dark hair, leather jacket. They're all kindred. Alright, if you meet
Alright.
humans, then you're dropping off to the wrong place. Very hush hush. The less you know, the better. One of those things.
And you know the area, Hunter?
I know a little bit about it. I heard about it through a friend. They used to have clubs there. Not no more. Don't know why.
Probably because it's called the Badlands and no one goes there unless they need to.
Nobody goes there.
Ain't ever heard of a nomad club.
Alright, I got the information I need. Kind of looks at all of y'all. Ready?
No time like the present.
Time like the present.
Alright.
Buenos noches. Follow.
Tell me what I got though, sayonara. You hear the game turning back on, and you hear screams and shouts again as the football match begins. And the door closes. Ajax is standing by the staircase, arms crossed over his chest. A bit like Lothar, he is really well built now that he's standing up. Combat boots, puffy black trousers that almost look combatish, but also sort of like a tracksuit. It's a weird mixture of the two of them. He's bare-chested with a leather jacket on his shoulders, but the leather jacket seems to cut off just here under his pectorals. Doesn't go all the way down. The sleeves are rolled up, and you can see the chrome in his arm, winding up and down. Alright, guys, the sooner you get this done, the sooner you can come back. You know what I mean?
Fair.
He begins to walk down the stairs.
Can I quickly whisper something to question to Hunter on the way down?
Of course you can.
Hey, Hunter. Hunter.
Yes, Tony. Yes, Tony.
One. What is do all those cybernetics malfunction with magnets? Because, I heard you can't put magnets on a computer when I was still around. Is that still a thing, or...?
Why don't you test the theory and find out?
Okay, cool. And second question, and I think I got this explained once before. What the fuck is a chum?
A tune?
Yeah, that.
It's your buddy. It's your friend.
You are a tune.
Oh, okay. Cool. Buddy, friends, pals, amigos.
Yeah, just think of it that way. Yeah. It's
Alright.
not, it's how you say it.
So if I do chums, it's like something bad, and if I do a quick chum, it's good, or...
No. It's like this. Hey, tune. It's bad. But hey there, tune. It's good. Does it make sense?
Kinda, yeah. Makes sense. I'll work with it. Choom.
Now, I will say that whilst you were whispering this, you're not getting quiet unless you're secretly trying to keep it away from Jay and Beatrice.
Oh no, not that quiet at all.
Okay.
Jay's gonna get on his phone, and he's gonna place bets on some eddies against the team, for the team against the Barons, against the Corsairs,
The Swiftbacks?
because he seems to be having a really bad night. The other thing I'm going to do is make sure I've got some recording equipment I'll get some from the back of my vehicle, and to strap into the window of the truck, and in the back of the truck as well.
Okay.
So I can have like dual perspective in the camera, because I'm going to sell this experience.
Okay. So, you walk down the stairs. The doors that open before you close behind you once more. And it's a bit of a tight squeeze now that Ajax is standing in there with you. He takes up a lot of room. The air is once again sucked out. And the door on the other end opens into the club. You can hear the music again start to blur up. As you enter, you can hear people laughing and drinking and dancing. He walks out, and out at the front. Taps Lothar on the back. Does a small greeting. You continue to follow him. Okay.
Mhm.
So he walks around the corner. Around the corner there is a large parking area. In that parking area there is a large truck. Many of you who have lived in Night City have seen these trucks around. It's a Kaukaz Brask. It is a large 8-wheeler.
It's a big boy.
Normally it carries 2 in the front, but this one has been retrofitted to fit 4 passengers. The back has also been changed from a container to what looks like a large refrigerator. You can see wisps of cold air coming out from the top.
Yeah.
You see Ajax walk up, and he taps it. You could fit a whole bunch of Chooms into this thing.
And here we are.
You are.
Mm.
Boss wants it back in one piece. So don't go over the fucking hills and vales, huh? No joyriding, B. He looks directly at Beatrice. Yeah, yeah. Nova's guys came by about a week ago and told us all about your little trip to the Badlands.
She kind of pouts at that. Like,
Yeah.
fine. It'll be a safe ride.
I hope so. I don't want this. We don't want this here truck ending up ass over tits like your car did.
Alright, give me the keys.
He just drops the keys into your hand. Safe travels. And he walks away.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, you ran off to your car, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
It's quick, bang, there and back again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're able to get all the recording stuff because Jay, without his recording stuff, never gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just in a little duffel. And yeah, when we get to the van or the truck, I'll hook some stuff up.
Tony?
Is this an obvious recording equipment that he's strapping on, or does it look too alien and high-tech for me to recognize as recording equipment?
For Tony, it's a bit strange, but for everyone else, it is very common.
So I'm gonna go to Jay and I'm like, hey, buddy, chum, what you doing there?
Oh, so what I'm doing is I'm setting up some cameras, bud, so we can record what we're doing, and then we can sell it as a brain dance experience, right? And make us some extra eddies on the side. So that way, someone can buy it, and it'll be like they're driving the truck. Like they're on this outing.
So, okay, let me just see if I got this right. So, you're putting cameras on a mission where 4 kindred will more than likely be displaying their powers, and you're gonna be selling that.
Well, not the powers part, not us. So imagine, like you're driving the truck, right?
Hmm?
And what you see is what they'll see, right? They're not gonna it's not gonna see you. It's not gonna see Bree. It's not gonna see Hunter. It's not gonna see me. It's gonna see what we see. So you sell that experience from that point of view.
Okay, but I can leap like a small building. From my perspective, that's gonna look like I've got a jetpack. Are jetpacks even a thing in this point? Have they made that happen?
I mean, not really. Maybe. There are some, you can get, a Corvette package for your legs that can make you leap really, really high. There are some booster packs you can get, but it's real expensive and real dangerous, because you gotta have, your spine completely reworked and plated with titanium reinforcements, so when you land from your jetpack, or booster, you don't shatter your spine on landing. So it's very expensive. What? No?
Sorry, spine surgery. Look, this whole thing is still very fresh and very weird to me. You know what? Let's table it for now. Let's table it for now.
Okay.
It's fine.
If you want, I can hook up some cameras to you. It'll just we'll just drill it into your head. It'll be fine, and then we can capture what you see, if you're willing.
Hey, and I put a hand on his shoulder. Jay.
Yeah.
I like you, man. I really do.
Yeah, man.
But you ever try to drill a hole in my head, and I'll fucking rip yours off. Okay?
Whoa.
Beatrice, honey,
Anyway.
you're standing here as this conversation is happening.
We're listening in, but also she sees the new big toy and she's like, I'm gonna get in.
Hey, I'm gonna get in with 13. I gotta talk to you anyways.
So
She She hops in, but she has the door open so she can hear this shenanigan conversation going on still.
As Jay and Tony are walking around the truck, and Jay's doing his little Hunter and Beatrice, you're sat in the cabin. It's pretty spacious, even with the 2 extra seats added to the back.
I can see.
Trying to adjust the seat as it goes up and down, moving forward. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a big old steering wheel. It reminds you of the buses, the American school buses.
I can
She
see why
she
he
presses
wants.
on the horn. Boop, boop.
I can see why he wants.
Alright, we're coming.
Yeah.
How much space is there up front in the cab?
There are 4. It's been retrofitted to have 4 seats instead of 2.
Oh, you guys can continue to have that conversation. I'm just testing out everything, making sure it works.
Message received, Bree. Message received. Alright,
First of all,
I'll ride in the back, give you guys some more space.
well,
You know, it's fine.
I also believe Hunter wanted to say some things to Beatrice.
Yeah, I have something I gotta tell you. Question. Can you find me some information? I'll give you half my eddies from our next run and this run. If you can find out some information from me.
Information like who? Or
Somebody.
what?
Okay. Somebody went missing. Trying to find him. Happened in Little Kyoto. Her name was, I think, Jasmine Brocart? Anyway, she's a corporate. Blonde hair. Long.
A corp?
Yeah. If you can do that for me, I'll give you half my eddies. Just keep it kind of on the down low. Alright?
Fine, Jazz.
Last seen in Little Kyoto.
Alright.
Thank you. I know you're my favorite fixer.
See. She kind of honks
The truck gives out another unearthly honk. It is a very, very loud horn. You have people now coming from the line of the club looking around you going, what the fuck is going on here? Can you guys get out, or you stuck or something?
Yeah, I think people are getting annoyed. Let's just go.
You even see Lothar for a second
you
pop his head around.
He's gonna stick his head out the car. Get your tune! This is in this goddamn vehicle. Come on. Hurry up, Jay.
Alright. Don't you guys want me to check the back to make sure everything's okay in there?
No, they said don't open the bag.
Oh.
Just make sure it's locked.
I really want to know. Okay, cool. I'll climb in the cab. Who's by the door? Obviously, B's driving, so there'd be 2 middle seats and 1 door seat. I think Hunter should probably be on the door for fast exit.
Fair enough. He gets out.
I'll sit wherever there's space, really.
Alright, cool. I'll sidle up next to Bree, the driver. Safety first. Click.
You notice that in the back of the cab, there are no seatbelts. There are only 2 in the front.
We hate that. That's fine. I'm going as we pull out of the lot. Oh, sorry, Hunter. You wanted
No,
to
you're
say
fine. I was gonna grab the.
The crash bar.
the oh shit bar.
Oh shit.
Crash bar. As we're pulling out of the lot, if we can see the line, I'm just gonna obnoxiously lean over Bree's lap out the window and be like, "Keep lining up, gonks." like that as we drive off.
You see a bunch of people flip you off and call several names after the truck as you drive past.
That actually was pretty funny. Go sit down.
And all seems well as you drive through the neon streets of Night City. You can see the spires of Corporal Plaza in the distance, reaching up into the heavens, as well as billboards that just seem to endlessly go up in holograms. You see the large spires going on in different areas, including Santo Domingo, which used to be a industrial district before it was the part.
It looks nothing like it used to back in the day.
What did it look like back in the day?
Oh, still shitty, but not this shitty. This is like a different kind of shitty.
Welcome to Night City.
Hmm. Oh well. So, how long are we gonna be driving, B?
To the Badlands?
Beatrice, you know that in this truck, and with the distance from this club to where, well, to the Badlands, not specifically the Sunshine Motel because Hunter hasn't told you how to get there yet.
Right.
That it, perhaps an hour, hour and a half, given traffic at this time of night. It's still pretty early. It's only about 8 o'clock.
Depending on traffic, we got an hour.
Oh, cool. So pretty much a proper road trip. An hour there, an hour back again. I mean, we could talk the entire way, or we can sit in silence, or...
I don't mind the silence.
What,
I
Jay?
mean, we can talk. I love talking. We can just chat all the way there, or we can put some music on, or Tony can tell us stories from the dark, dark past. Where things were shitty.
Yeah.
Dark past. It was only like a few decades ago, at most. I mean, it was before Night City got... I guess it got blown up in the middle somewhere, but yeah, before that all happened. By the way, I was meaning to ask, where are all the bloody animals? Like, you guys jumped on the rats and all that, and that was great, but I haven't seen a single dog, cat, bird, bat, flea.
Most of the animals are gone, man.
That's very demoralizing, I won't lie.
Now, like, meat is, like, grown. And that's why it's so expensive. It's, like, grown in, like, protein
Ooh.
labs and agricops and, like, food tech.
Wow.
And the climate changed. Everything changed. Sickness. Gene therapy changed a lot, and a lot of the animal population didn't survive.
Are there any animals left? Are there even fish in the sea nowadays?
Well, some places maybe. I don't know. I'm no horticulturalist. Is that the word, B? Is it horticulturalist?
Horticulturalist?
Or is it
Sounds
zoologist?
about right.
I ain't no veterinarian. How about that? Is that better?
Yes.
No?
Yeah, that works.
Booms. But, yeah, like, history-wise, most of the animals are gone, yeah? Like, that's why, like...
Like,
animal-
it would be a bad time to be a vegan.
Yeah.
Well-
It's always a bad time to be.
Why not? We got plenty of dog food kibble.
Also, have any of you ever, like... I couldn't help but notice that Chrome Kong, the guy who was the bouncer, was like more metal tubes and rigging than he was flesh. Do you guys ever break a fang when trying to feed nowadays, or...
No.
I mean, Yeah, kinda. Sometimes it can happen. The problem is, right, if someone is that much of a chrome job, if someone is that fully bogged out, you're not going to be able to feed on them, right? So that's why hunting has to be so specific now, right? So you got to make sure you get the doll or the person who's going to suit your taste, right? Or some of us, have to extract blood a different way.
Yeah, I guess
Although
that makes
rumors
sense.
are, some of the tower have these, I want to say enhancements to your bite, like
Oh,
like what are they called? I swear it was on like a history channel, like the jaws of life. You know how you rip open a car with these like
yeah.
giant things, like hydraulic press implants into your mouth, so you can bite like that, like compression bite.
Holy
Thing,
shit.
man. Yeah.
Ah, that explains the animal. Okay, is the Inquisition still a thing? You guys know anything about that?
What?
What?
Oh, okay, that answers that. And Gehenna is also not a thing anymore.
What is that? You said
Okay,
that.
that answers. Sorry, Hunter?
You said that before once.
Oh, okay,
What is
well,
that?
it's like the big vampire apocalypse. It's like all the elders waking up and eating all of us, or all of us going to war or something. Or I was never really a big academic in vampire kindred mythology, but basically Gehenna is like the end of the world version for us. And when I was around, Finnbloods were becoming the thing. A lot of the Ivory Towers getting really shit scared about it and like really persecuting them, and all that fun stuff was happening. So everyone was saying, "Oh, it's just around the corner," which I guess did happen because now you guys have kind of nuked the planet, irreparably irradiated portions of it, and all the animals are gone. So I guess kind of happened. Yeah. Sorry, I lost myself in my own trail of thoughts. Where were we?
Badlands, I think.
Ah, yeah, true. Why is it called the Badlands? Besides the fact that there's nothing out there.
Well, there's something.
Okay, but in order for a land to be bad, there has to be something bad in it. So, is it just bad because it's devoid of anything, or is it bad because, like, a big sentient robot's gonna eat me? You know?
I mean, we found you in there. Are you considered bad?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I'm
She
not gonna
kind of adjusts. She kind of adjusts the mirror a little bit and kind of looks at you like, "Are you
Well,
bad?"
I'm bad to the bone, but not in the horrible way of I eat orphans. More in the
I don't know. You try to bite me.
And me.
I did bite you, which was great because I did need that. Thank you for that. But yeah, look, I was hungry and I was torpid, and all that other shit happened, and I was there, and I think we can all say, this is a good start over for all of us, right?
I think a good start over would be giving you an actual runner name.
It's a runner name.
Your tagger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your moniker, your code, your handle.
oh, okay. Like,
Do you even have? Do you even have a way to contact us?
I mean, I got my voice, and I'm talking to you right now. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this is.
All right, so hardware, man. Like we're gonna put chip in your brain so we can call each other.
Absolutely fucking not. Nobody's drilling holes in my brain and putting chips in there. Like,
But we need to get a hold of you.
Yeah.
How else can you use a phone?
Uh,
How are we supposed to get a hold of you? What if I have a job for you? Am I supposed to snail mail you a letter? I ain't going to do that.
well, you know what? Let's work that out later. We were on the cool topic about names, that was awesome, and now we're talking about putting chips in me, and that's less awesome, so, you know.
I say we call him King Kong because you called him that when we first saw him, didn't you, Jay?
I did.
Yeah.
Because
Kong.
if you've got an elder on your side, it's like having King Kong in your back pocket, right? Boom.
Kong.
What about King Kong with a 0? King
Oh,
Kong.
that's cool. I like that.
I don't know.
I'll let you guys know. Hey, I just have one more question, because we are in like an area outside of the main city, and you know that's cool and all. But in the past, that used to be worrying. I don't like the moon beasts. The still a thing.
As Tony asked that question, you have now departed through the checkpoints of Night City and are in the Badlands.
Here we go.
I mean, I've heard about, like, the wolves, but, like, I don't know. I've never actually really seen one. You know what I have seen, though? Gangers who are, like, way into werewolves that, like, use cyberware to, like, make themselves, like, big dogs. Like...
All right.
Yeah, man, like, they, like, activate this stuff and, like, synthetic fur, like, spreads over their body like a zipper, and it goes like that, and they, like, have, like, compression stilts, so they become, like, 9-foot tall motherfuckers. Crazy, yo. Crazy.
Hunter, where am I going?
It's called, like, a poser gang, because they...
You're going the right way, just keep going.
Okay, so poser. I don't mean to offend anyone. They just sound very very deadly, mind you, but very committed furries. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, sorry, Badlands. Do we have to be like hyper vigilant here, or
Yeah.
is it like?
I mean, we
Am I
might...
going left or right here soon?
You're gonna be coming up on the left. Can I do a wits and awareness?
Yes, you
Here,
can.
yeah.
Please do. Jay, you also have cameras on the vehicle, so please also do me a wits awareness. Difficulty is lowered because of your cameras. Hidden diff.
Yeah, like nomads might roll up on us, try and take our truck, get us to pay a toll. You know, that kind of stuff. So, it's like the desert and stuff out here. There's some like pockets of like society and stuff, but like roving packs of communities. They're like families and clans kind of a thing. But like there's no like towns so much. Well, there kind of is, but kind of isn't. A lot of people dump shit out here. There's some like agri-cops, but not much.
Is it particularly dark here? I'm guessing.
It is. There is very little light compared to the city itself. There's still pockets of it, but it's not as illuminated.
Oh, am I able to just pop Eyes of the Beast just to help me see in the dark?
You can, yes.
Cool.
And as you do, and you all of you see, what does Tony's Eyes of the Beast look like?
So Tony's eyes are one yellow, one white. When he pops out Eyes of the Beast, they both go yellow, and they glow a little bit in the dark. I mean, considering how Eyes of the Beast normally work, they have a quite obvious glow about them.
Hunter and Jay. Jay, you've got your cameras all set up. And the moment you all left, past the barricade, you did notice a suspicious car tailing behind you. Only a few yards away, but it hasn't broken contact yet. It has markings along the side of it. If you wish to know what those markings are, roll me a wits and streetwise. Hunter, you being a solo, you're used to these sorts of missions. You've been in a lot of dangerous situations before, even when you were a human.
You said streetwise, right?
Yes, but you cannot see the car at present.
Okay. Alright.
But something, perhaps it is a fourth, sixth, seventh, eighth sense of yours. But you know something is not quite right. You take a time, you look in the rearview mirror of the truck, and you do now see the car tailing behind you.
Motherfucker.
Also a Winston Streetwise to determine the markings on the vehicle.
Now that I see it?
Yes.
Okay.
It is slowly gaining up speed to either take over or crash into the back of you. The
We've got
closer,
company.
the closer it gets, Jay, you've seen these markings, but not in the city. You know it's a nomad clan, but the name, it's on the tip of your tongue, but it just doesn't come to you right now. They go, it begins with, what is it? It begins with W? What? Oh, it just doesn't come to your lips.
We got company. Someone's closing in on us. Nomad pack. I don't know the name. It's got skull motifs. Here, and I'll pass my glasses to Hunter so they can see the feed.
I'll see if I can use them
Yeah.
to see them. But technology is not my greatest thing. I got
The
four
moment-
mic.
The moment
Yeah.
Hunter, however, touches those glasses, cracks begin to appear on him.
Sorry, Jay.
Sparks begin to come out the side.
Sorry, Jay.
Damn it!
Had it been rudimentary technology such as driving or an agent, it would have worked. However, your recording equipment is a little bit more advanced. They are not broken, but they will need a quick repair. You can still see, but it's like if you were wearing glasses and one of the lenses is cracked.
God damn it! Wait, there's someone closing up. If you tap the brakes, I'm pretty sure they're either going to shoot past us or shoot into us.
With
Oh,
4 successes,
Hey.
Hunter, you've been to the Badlands. You've had run-ins with the Wraiths before, with the Wrath and Shiv. You know these are outlaw nomads that take anything and everything and kill everyone and anyone.
They're the Ras. They're gonna raid us. We need to go. Like, gun it now. They're gonna kill, take what they want.
her foot goes a little heavier.
As your foot hits the pedal, you begin to gather up speed. As you gather up speed, they begin to gather up speed.
Am I able to use Oblivion from the shadows that I have under the car to kind of nick at theirs?
What would you like to do?
Is that possible? From the underneath our vehicle and kind of grab theirs and nick it away?
But Power of Oblivion ability.
Arms of Armand.
I would say you can attempt it, but as it will be grabbing the shadow of the car itself, it might be a bit difficult as it is continuously moving.
Okay.
So to grab it will be a rather high difficulty.
Alright.
Would you like to attempt it?
Oh, yeah, why not?
Okay. So I need a rouse check from you.
I'm gonna get hungry. Right.
You
I
hungry
love
already?
that for me. Already.
As you're all sat there, you can hear pings and gunfire hitting the side of the truck. Jay, you looking through your camera, you can see a man sitting outside of a window shooting a pistol, trying to aim for your tires.
Son of a...
He's not doing a very good job, but
Um,
it's a very big vehicle.
I mean, if he's hitting us, like, that's, you know, not surprising, because we're huge. But, okay. I'll pull out my 99-cent Slug-O-Matic, and I'll take a very wild pot shot at them.
Okay.
Leaning
are you,
over Bree.
Are you doing this quickly or are you aiming?
Oh, quickly. I'm just like...
So
it's a deterrent more than anything.
yeah. So Dex and firearms from you, please. And I need a Wits and Oblivion from Hunter. Jay, you're shooting. Hunter, you're using Arms of Armand. Tony, what are you doing?
Question: is there, so where I'm sitting, is there a door and is there a way for me to get out?
There is a door, but you would need to go past Bree to open it.
Oh, okay. Is there a window on my side that I can climb out of?
Again, it's a 2-door vehicle that's being converted, so it is the window right beside Bree.
Okay, so I'm basically stuck there without kicking Bree out, pretty much, correct? More or less.
You could,
okay.
you could try. You could try and open the door and get past her, but what are you wanting to do?
Okay. So just tell me, so those two are the only exits, there's no like underneath hatch or above hatch that I can do? Okay. Right, I'm gonna hold my action. I'm basically gonna say to Bree, because she's leading this thing, I'm gonna say, tell me if it gets really bad and if you need my help, I'll jump in. But I don't want to mess up the truck doing it too much, so let's just keep me in reserve for now, if that's all cool. Unless this is really serious, because I mean, they're just shooting with some pea shooters into a truck, from what I can see here.
Roll me what's investigation for yourself, Tony.
With an investigation.
And
Yes, sir.
Beatrice, you are just putting the pedal to the metal, yes?
Yes.
Are you driving quickly and safely, or are you driving quickly and erratically?
Quickly and safely.
Okay.
Because I got someone trying to defend pretty dang well.
Okay. Jay, you are out that window and you're bang, bang, bang. You hit the bonnet of the car. The bullets spread up the window. The guy ducks in. The car swerves a little bit, swerves back onto the road. It's only one car, but it's quick and it is gaining on you.
Yep.
Hunter, how did you do in your Oblivion roll?
I got
4 successes, lovely. So as you do, you bring forth shadows and tendrils that snake around the ground, and I need you to do me a strength, brawl, and Oblivion roll. So add those 3 pools together and roll your dice. Tony, with 2 successes, as you're looking for a way to help the group way through the door at the back, you don't see a hatch at the top, you don't see a hatch at the bottom, you do see a hatch at the back of the trailer. It seems to go into the refrigerator unit behind you.
And when we were getting in, we saw that the refrigerator unit does have a door on the other side, correct? Where they normally would load up.
Yes.
Okay. I'll hold for now. I'll see how they do. I'm kind of curious.
Hunter, how did you do? 6 successes, okay. Wanna roll some dice?
Woohoo, Hunter!
That's my good pool. Believe it or not, I'm not a very charismatic character.
Hey, it plays in.
So, with Jay shooting at them, they turn, they swerve, and as they swerve, your tendrils wrap up underneath their shadow, and not only do you move it to the side, you flip the vehicle.
Really,
Fuck
Bowie?
gonks.
Say again?
I said fuck off, gonks. Not you. You're fine. I tried to. Never mind.
I'll go to like high five Hunter like awkwardly over the top of Tony.
You, as you're driving along, look in the rearview mirror and you see smoke.
Oh.
You don't see any other cars in pursuit. Just seem to be that one.
So on the way back we're stopping, right, to have a look, yeah? Find out who that was.
I told you who it was. But yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to. We could always try to raid him. But I kind of want to get this done and over with.
I mean, yeah, but I'm sure the Baron would like to know who's been trying to hit his shit.
So,
No, we know who. Hunter already knows who it is.
The Wraiths, right?
But you never know. Maybe they got
Real-
some good chrome.
real Mad Max shit you guys have going on here.
Are you having fun yet?
Oh, I am. This is my first outing. I am having a blast.
Then you're not doing it right. If you're not.
Well, you guys just tell me if you need me, and I'll jump on the truck or something. We'll see.
We need
We'll see
you.
how it goes.
You can jump on the truck.
Oh, I can't here. I mean, not without probably getting us into an accident, because I'd have to awkwardly climb over B there. But I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, I can probably hold on pretty well when I do just a little flick of feral weapons there, and then immediately disengage them.
Do that if we see somebody when we get to the motel. Am I going a left or a right, Hunter?
Go right.
And she goes to the right.
And as Beatrice turns right on the road, this is where we'll take our first break. So go, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and we will see you in 5 minutes.
Hello. Hello. Fucking gonk. Jay said that this would work. Right now. There we go. Sup, Tunes. It's me, Hunter. You ever wonder how we got to know this Preem world? Or how I got my Nova skill sets? Well, you should check out the Renegade link in our link tree. Click on that and everything will be revealed. From my clan's compulsion to my bane. Can't mess that up now, can we? So what are you waiting for, Choom? Oh, and if you want to support everything we do have a Patreon with some Nova tiers. Crap. Is that... Oh, MedTech, I gotta go.
Well, welcome back. Where we last left off, our four kindred were in a high-speed chase that did not end up being high or speedy. Beatrice is taking a right and is on a long road. On that long road, you see lots of windmills going about the work. It's a well-known windmill farm which powers some of the city. A large purple neon sign, circular, reads the Sunshine Motel. It's still illuminating in the darkness, even though the building itself has not been used in some time. And as you drive up, the building itself is in complete darkness. But you can see on the outline that is a 2-story concrete building. It's covered in graffiti of all sorts and sizes, all different colours. The windows are barred, some are broken. And in the parking lot, there are 3 cars and one very large truck, much the same as yours. As you come closer, you see 6 individuals sat around. One is sat on top of one of the cars. As you come closer, you notice that this person's arms are extremely long. Once you come into the car park and stop the vehicle, a woman walks forward and your lights shine on the entire group. The woman that approaches has got long, dark black hair. Her eyes are masked with dark makeup, and you can't see the irises of her eyes as they are simply just white. With her are 2 men. One who is sat in the car who stands up and jumps down. Another who is rather handsome, standing at about 5'11", and 3 other women. Jay, you recognize one of these women. She was at the Mox's club when you were there.
Oh.
She is well built and long hair, dark hair with purple streaks. She's sat there smoking a cigarette.
Is that the one that sold me the thing?
No, but is the woman that left with her.
Ah. See.
The woman the woman with dark hair approaches the car with the van. Got the delivery?
She opens the door. Yeah, this is the delivery.
Ah, get out of the car.
And she casually gets out of the car.
She looks at the rest of you.
I'll wait for everyone else to get out and then I'll jump out as well, if they are all going out.
I guess I'm on the other door, so I'll get out.
I'll hop out.
She's quite tall. She's standing at about 6 foot herself. Tony, there's something about her gait. How she stands and how she moves, that's very animalistic. An obvious predator knows an obvious predator when they see one in the wild. Alright?
Keep that to myself.
Go stand over there. Check the back. The man with the long arms runs up. As he gets closer, you can see that he is deathly pale. Even by kindred standards. His mouth is enhanced in a way that if he was to open it, the entire sides of his mouth would also open. He opens it, he runs around the back and he opens the doors and you can hear the hiss of air coming out. Yep, all here. All 7 of them. Good. The woman reaches into her pocket, takes out a shard. Send your boss our regards. Hands it to Bree.
Thank you, we will.
Get to work. And you see the rest of the group running off to the back of the truck. You hear the sound of scraping metal and a loud thud. And you see one of the men, the one that's rather handsome looking, and the woman that you saw, Jay, the one with purple streaks in her hair, very well built, both carrying what looks like a tub that has a heart monitor on the front of it. You see the spikes going as they move that box to their own truck. They go back, they grab another. They go back and grab another. They continue this until all 7 have been removed.
Can I whisper to Hunter and just ask, are those? Because you said they're about big, so one person can carry one, right? They're not like caskets.
2 people are carrying them. 2 people carry it.
Okay, so they're obviously caskets.
Yes.
Okay. Did we just do human trap?
Matt, tell. Do the job.
I mean, there's a job and then there's a job, and this seems more like something the tower would do. I mean...
The tower?
Don't the tower break?
The woman looks at both of you. The tower? Please, those pussies wouldn't know how to do this.
Yeah.
Besides, us and the Baron have a very good relationship and we'd hate to ruin it, wouldn't we?
We're just doing our job. I'm gonna take Tony off to the side away from all of this. If possible.
You can see this woman as you walk off just smiling. Her tongue just goes over her enlarged canines. Like she was playing with 2 little puppies. Are they all there? The man with the long arms clicks his eye on a little blue thing. He starts to list off names. Andre? Jasmine? Antonio? Frederick? Cynthia? Yeah, all here? Good. Well, that concludes our business. See you all later. The woman turns, she walks back to her car. The handsome man and the other woman jump into the truck. And the others get into the other 2 cars. And they drive away. Back towards Night City.
Ooh, cars.
I'm gonna have a moment as soon as they leave, and I'm just gonna start cursing in Spanish. Make my way over to the car.
I would also like to just ask, do the cars have a identification plate, like a number plate or anything like that on them?
They do. If you want to roll me a wits and awareness to quickly grab those.
What I'd like to do is just before they leave, is mention race on the roads, drive safe.
The woman who was talking to you all just went in the window. Wraiths.
Yeah.
Useless pricks, trust me. And she just drives off. If the rest of you also want to make me a wits and awareness. With them driving off and with Hunter taking you away, Tony, you catch a little bit of the plate, but not enough to register a full number. The one you do register, however, is the big truck. You get the license plate 104, but the rest is just a haze of dust and sand as it kicks up as they drive away. As Tony is looking for license plates and the dust and the sand kick up and make a bit of a swirl, Beatrice, Jay, in that swirl there is the tinge of blood. There's blood in the air once they drove off. Iron, coppery, fresh. Hunter, as you walk off cursing, not only do you smell this coppery iron taste as it kicks up, but you see a trail on the ground leading from the car park into the hotel, into the motel, and into the back.
My. Hey, Kong, you want to do me a favor?
Yeah. Alright.
How good's your sniffer?
Oh, well, it's pretty okay, although most of the stuff in this period I'm unfamiliar with, so not at its best, but, it'll do. What you got in mind?
I need you to do me a favor. You see, I'm gonna point the trail out to him. Do you see that?
Huh. Yeah.
Of that.
I'll just try following the trail as best as I can.
Looks like they've got somebody in.
As Hunter points it out, it becomes very obvious, even in the light and even with the sound, that this is a trail of blood. All of you can now see it. And it's a lot of it. Tony, as you follow the trail, you walk in between the two motel buildings in an overcrop, and you come out the other end. You see two large trucks. On the sides of those trucks read Militech. And in between those two trucks are about 12 bodies piled on top of each other.
Well, hey, chums. Someone had a very, very bad night here. Oh, baker's dozen of them.
I'm gonna see if can I notice any of them, if one of them is familiar to me.
None of the men or women in this pile are familiar to any of you. They're all sporting combat gear, all sporting ballistic vests. Their weapons are on the ground, all semi-automatics and automatics, as well as pistols. There's a broken automatic turret that seems to have been tossed to the side.
Right. Okay, as horrible as this is, and don't mean to be a scavenger this much, but are the body suits or the guns usually tracked here, as far as you three know? Like, is there any modern doodads that allow them to track where the guns go and stuff, or not really?
As far as the others in the coterie gang, no, there is not really any way to track a certain gun unless it is being fired in the streets, much like today's weapons.
Um, I want to find one of them that's kind of my size, whose uniform is intact, and I want to take off his armor and gun for other stuff for later.
Yep, as you do, it's pretty easy to find someone in your size. You're able to take his vest and his weapon. It is a long shotgun.
Do they also have masks that obscure the face?
Yes, they have balaclavas as well as Kevlar helmets.
Cool. I'm gonna grab all that. I'm just gonna start taking it to the truck or find a container for it, and I'm just gonna turn around and say to the others, it's like, considering what you told me, this is a pretty common occurrence, so I'm gonna grab this, and if you guys wanna make some extra cash on the side, I'm guessing those guns would fetch a fair price, but I don't know if this means we can dilly-dally here. I don't know if this means that, we gave the thing to the right people or the wrong people. This is your political arena that you need to tell me stuff about, because I got no fucking clue.
No, we're fine. Yeah, we should probably get back. I want to use Oblivion Sight.
Yep. As you do, the darkness recedes and everything becomes a little lighter. There are no spirits here, however, though.
Okay.
Perhaps it's too early, or something else happened.
Strange. I'm gonna go over and see if any of them have any valuable chrome.
Roll me your intelligence and medicine. Oh, sorry, science. That's what you have the specialty in. Yeah.
Successes with a beast.
Oh. So you know these guys are members of Militech Corporation, a high-end military manufacturer. Everyone that works for them that is in this capacity has high-end military stims and chromes. But they are very hard to sell because they're easily traced back.
I mean, it's pretty valuable, but you'd have to find the right seller or buyer, because you can be traced back with it. Maybe give it to the Baron.
Also, taking people's chrome and stims is a very messy job that
So, my niece.
most Ripper docs find difficult to do.
Dean, you want to make some extra eddies?
Well, what do you want to do?
Beatrice and Jay, what are you doing during this little encounter as Tony steals from the dead and Hunter thinks about chopping people up?
She takes a closer look at the shard given to her. Anything fancy about this?
No, it's a plain black shard. It's about an inch in length. Very normal.
What'd you think of the boxes?
Made me a little uncomfortable, not gonna lie. But the job was don't look in the back, don't ask questions, deliver it, right?
Correct.
This is probably a test from the Baron to see if we follow what we need to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Do you smell the whiff in there?
I mean, not unless I have to.
Hmm.
You've
You're
seen,
not
I've
even
seen
a bit.
right? You've seen what kind of things might be smelt at my place, so I don't usually use my nose unless I have to.
True.
How about you? How you feeling about it? You're a fearless leader after all.
Mm, it's a job. Got it done.
Alright, cool. What is taking Hunter and Tony so long? Stick my head out the window.
You can't really see the two of them as they are on the back of the motel, whereas you are all in the front.
She gets him on the phone
As you
and
do,
does a text.
Yep.
You coming back?
Ayo, I found a bunch of abandoned Militech bodies here. The chrome's
Nah.
pretty valuable, but might need the right hands to pull them out. Also, it's gonna be nearly impossible to sell, but hey, if you want to make the Baron happy.
I'll tell you this much. Don't waste. You're wasting your time.
Fine. Well, I'll leave it. Bleeps. Come on, Kong. Let's get going.
Yeah, I'm going. I put like the rifle and all the stuff. Did I manage to find like a container or something to put my loot into?
Nope.
Alright, well, I
You can
roll
put
up the
it in
uniform.
my backpack here. I'll hold it for you.
I put everything in except for the shotgun, which I shoulder across, and we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna need that stuff for later.
So you make your way back to truck. And off where we get back in. Do you start immediately make your way back, Night City?
You got everything you need? She sees Tony's loot.
Yeah. Hey, look, all I've got is the equivalent of a service pistol from 50 years ago. I figured I needed a slight upgrade just in case.
Yeah, next upgrade is the brain chip.
Absolutely fucking not.
It'll take a few more convincing.
Question, just out of curiosity, did anyone, how do you guys track a stolen car here in this, in Night City usually? Who would be the person to talk to?
Well, there's a whole industry around that. I tell
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Depends on where you are, what part of the town you're in, who runs the joint, how many
Eddies you have?
Exactly.
Cool.
But Bree would be the one to be able to get the connect. Bree's got the connect. Should be able to find it for you.
Again, how many Eddies do you have?
Yeah,
So work a little bit more. Let's finish this job.
alright. Let's do that.
So Beatrice begins to drive the truck once more. And you make all your way back to NC. Driving
I
through
would
the-
like to...
Go ahead.
I would like to strike up a very particular conversation on the way back with the coterie. I'm gonna say, so, how did everyone just feel considering we just succeeded in doing human trafficking?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, that's an obvious one. How about you two? Okay.
I wish there were Seems like they were alive from the machines.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Jay?
I mean, they're probably live food.
Uh-huh. So, do you guys get your food this way as well, or not?
No, baby, I'm smooth.
Okay.
Not close enough to talk about that yet.
That's fair. I'm just, just pointing out that we've probably done something questionable. Arguably for someone questionable, but still.
People do questionable things every day here.
True, but not every person is us. So, there is such a thing as our own moralities to consider when we can. I mean, they still do that even in the Anarchs, right? Right? You guys have a code, you live by something.
Depends on your morals.
Ah.
What are your morals?
Well, as you said, we're not close enough for that yet, but my morals would be pretty much, don't traffic people. Usually.
We're not trafficking people. Don't think about it that way.
I mean,
For all you know, we could have been saving them. Night City's a pretty horrible place.
Alright, let me put it this way then. They're called eddies, right?
Yeah.
If you had to make a wager with all your eddies on right now, do you think those people are gonna see another dawn or not?
On all my eddies?
Yeah.
I think there'll be another dawn.
Okay. Alright, that's fine.
I think Hunter should get a new handle. Hope.
Heh. Ironic.
I don't think they'll see another day.
Hmm.
And that's
Just
me
one.
being a betting. But I like that Hunter has that hope and that positivity. But detachment is the way to not think about it. So that's how I like to see it. We did the job. We proved ourselves to the Baron. Whatever you need to do to get yourself to sleep through the day, that's on you, man.
And I'll sleep soundly.
Right you are, and I'll certainly do that.
And as that conversation happens, you are all driving back to NC. You pass the checkpoints, you come back into the neon nightlife that is Night City. People are walking the streets. It's beginning to rain just a little bit. And soon you find yourself outside red dirt once more. The fire is still popping. The line that doesn't seem to move is still there. You park up and you see Lothar waving at you.
Beatrice gets out of the car.
I'll slide out of the car as well. The truck.
The cab, as they're called on trucks.
I'll help out as well, yeah.
Here you go. Here's the keys.
Don't wait, give them to me. Give them to Ajax.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, he's upstairs with the boss, same as usual. You guys done already? God, you're only gone what? What time is Jesus?
And
Yeah, man. You didn't see... there's obviously some nicks to the truck. Don't worry about that. It'll buff right out.
What happened? He walks over. What the fuck? He runs his fingers. If you look at where he's running his fingers, you will see that the metal has dissolved away as if acid had hit it.
Yeah. There was a
Nomad
thing on the road.
Beatrice, if you are looking at this, you've seen this. You did surgery on somebody who had been shot with the same sort of rounds.
Takes a little closer look.
It seems to have rotted through. Perhaps it did that there on the way back, because certainly wasn't that way when you arrived at the car park. Maybe it took some time.
Maybe it was a good thing we didn't get shot by any of those.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Good job.
Kind of regretting.
Awkwardly high five Jay again.
Boom. I kind of regret hanging my head out of the truck now.
I don't.
In hindsight, you don't. Okay, cool. Oh, I better grab my cameras. I better get those.
It's very important, those things.
I'll meet you guys inside. You got this. You can talk to the Baron.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mhm.
As that happens, the three of you head inside and Jay begins to unscrew his cameras and whatnot. Going through the same security doors, through the same security measures. You reach up into the balcony and you walk down towards the glass door. The Baron and the Reaver still sat there talking over something, and they suddenly go quiet as you enter the room. Done?
Done. She pulls out the keys and the shard.
The Baron takes the shard, and you see him insert it into the back of his neck, and his eyes turn blue. It's all there.
It's all there.
Takes the shard out, crushes it up, touches the side of his head, and his eyes go blue again. Beatrice, Hunter, and Jay, on your internal agent vision in your HUD, you see 6,000 eddies going into your accounts. Not bad for our first day's work. I took 20% for your tax.
There.
You.
Thank
So
you.
about that warehouse.
Yeah. First of all, though, he goes behind the sofa and takes out a briefcase and puts it onto the table and passes it towards Tony. Your pay.
I quickly look at it. It's just a bunch of bills.
It is. You want to count it?
Nah, that's fine. I close it up, I put it back. Can I ask you something, Baron?
Just call me Fangs.
Ah, thanks. The folks we met up with in the Badlands, I think there was someone amongst them that I recognized. How would one potentially establish contact with that group, if we were so inclined?
Which one did you recognize?
I mean, is it cool if I just keep that by myself? Because I'm not sure if they were the one or not, and I don't really feel like spilling my guts.
I mean,
Yeah.
do you want to describe them to me? That way I can tell you their name.
She was. I basically gave him the description of the girl that looked like a fellow gangrel, particularly.
Oh yeah, Carvana.
That would be the one.
The hell do you know her?
Look, I don't know if she's the same one. Could be a name from way past back. Could be just a face. Just asking.
Yeah. Just call it Carvana, that's all I know. Her and her crew work out of Dogtown.
Well, that's something. Alright, that's all good. Thanks for that. Yeah, well, I'm done here. And I look to the Bee and Hunter to see if their lead is on this one.
Waiting for Jay so I can get that warehouse thing you were talking about.
Just Jay running up the stairs.
Just me leaning into another glass booth. I'm rich, bitch! Put it all on anyone who's playing against the Corsairs.
Motherfucker!
Motherfucker. Perfect. No, I'll run in. Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, so your warehouse. I'll send you the deets. Again, he takes a side of his head and his eyes turn blue. And in your agent HUD, a location pops up. Very easily to get to via your internal GPS. It's just a few blocks away from Jay's.
Okay.
Nice. Guess what are we gonna put there? Or use it for?
Well, whatever it is, remember we get 20% of it.
Yeah, but right now that's 20% of nothing.
Not if you keep earning. We got plenty of jobs.
True. Yeah, true. True.
It's hard to fight a war without any fucking money.
Yeah. Right? Get some ideas. Get some ideas.
Good. Now, if you don't mind, I want to drink myself into fucking oblivion after losing that damn match.
Fair enough. Alright, enjoy, Chief. We will catch you on the flip side.
Ah.
Oh, actually, never mind. It's fine. We'll sort something out for Tony later regarding.
Think that maybe he should. We need a communication system with him.
How are you with smoke signals, Tony?
Excellent. Can read all about them.
Yeah, as far as I remember, Jinx said you have no interest in chroming up.
Fuck no.
Well,
I-
if you guys want a
Look,
guard dog,
Oh yeah, sure, I'll be the guard dog. You give me a turf to guard, ain't nobody getting in there.
I mean, we could
A
probably set
warehouse.
you up. Yeah, we got a warehouse. We could probably set you up with some kind of analog device that you can physically touch to get phone calls and messages from. But I
Analog?
mean, like,
this isn't 20 years ago, Jay. Nothing's analog anymore, unless you're with the FIA.
no, well, like something like it'll be digital. I mean, but it's like it's not going to be neural linked.
I can get a pager.
What the
What?
fuck is a pager?
Wait, what?
Sorry, that was even in my time. I just couldn't resist. You can literally just give me a device that beeps once or twice for danger or come here, and I'll work something out based on that.
What about getting him to painful bliss?
You gonna get me a what now?
I mean, I'm pretty sure your sire could work some magic on him.
Hmm?
Right. Let's table this. We can talk about this later and all that. Let's go see our warehouse. How does that sound? Let's see what we're working with first.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So, you all leave and leave the Baron and the Reeve to his commiserations and her celebrations. Because much like Jay, she also bet against the Corsairs. You get into the car park again. The line is slowly moving along. The music is still pumping. And all your vehicles are there, except for Tony's, because Tony doesn't drive.
True.
Tony, you driving with me?
Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? I could use a ride. Thank you.
I guess that means you're driving with me then, Jay?
Boom. Are you on the bike?
Yeah.
I'm a hugger.
You guys hung it out. Come on, Tony, let's go.
And each of you jump on your respective vehicles and you begin to drive. It doesn't take very long. It is not a jaunt into the Badlands. It is a simple few blocks away. As you do, you turn the corner and before you there is a large 3-story warehouse. It's a single building with a broken fence that goes around the entire perimeter. The doors, the iron doors, are hanging off by the hinges. Some of the windows are broken. There's a large mural on the side saying 66th Street with a skull in the middle. It looks run down, but compared to some buildings in Night City, could be worse.
Wow.
It could be worse.
Look at that.
This is
Home sweet home.
Hey!
I mean,
Well,
my place is around the
Hey!
corner as well.
I know you! This disheveled man walks out of an alleyway close to the warehouse and he's pointing directly at Tony. Hey, aren't you that guy that, you helped me a few weeks back? Yeah.
Be right back.
I've been looking for you.
handle something.
Hey!
I'm gonna approach the old. Yeah. But what's up? I kind of grab him by the shoulder and just guide him away from the rest of the group as best I can,
Yeah,
and start talking. Yeah.
What did you do to me? I've never felt so good. What? Oh, I had this really bad itch downstairs and it's gone now. What did you do to me?
Oh, yeah.
Have you got
Yeah.
any more of it?
You know, I'm all out. There was this thing that there was. I don't know. Look, I found you there. You had this like shot of like some syringe next to you. It seemed like medication. It said it was medication. I just kind of thought it was your medication, like you were having an epileptic seizure or something. So I, popped that in, and you were good as gold.
Roll me your manipulation subterfuge.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Not my worst roll.
Difficulty is 3. Oh no, that's not what happened at all. I remember very clearly. I was getting wailed on by this fucking 66 gonker, and you came out of nowhere and you're like, I don't know, you did some kung fu something like, and I don't know, killed the guy or some shit. Never saw him again, and you gave me something, but it wasn't no injection.
Right. Okay. You're homeless, aren't you? You don't have a place to stay, correct?
Yeah, not at the moment. I'm trying to get work, but it's
So
hard.
what's your name? Yeah, I get you, but I get you. What's your name?
Sean.
John. Alright, John. Look, give me a few moments. I'm gonna quickly speak to my crew, and you just hang tight, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Stay right here. Don't go anywhere. I'll slow you back up and I'll go to the rest of the group. So, funny story. So the other week, I might have been a little bit hungry, and I might have happened upon a beatdown or an attempted murder. And I might have intervened and had a little bit of a soft spot for the guy behind me, who I might or might not have given a few drops of Vitae.
That doesn't sound like a funny story at all.
Funny. Yeah. Look, I honestly thought he would just, not be around anymore. But now he's found me and he's making the puppy eyes, and I don't fucking know what to do.
could be
Guess you
useful.
hired a day shift then, didn't you? Unless you're too uncomfortable getting rid of your own problem.
I mean, I guess we could use a lookout for today, right? On the side.
Okay, but you have to walk him, you have to feed him, you have to clean up his messes.
No more after this. We can only handle one.
Cool. Alright. Cool. Right, I'm gonna tell him something.
That he's got a
I'm gonna-
job.
That is,
Yeah. I'll do that. Is he staying with us at the warehouse or?
oh yeah,
I guess
he's
so.
staying with you at the warehouse.
That's right.
Perfect.
He'll be
And
with
you
you.
gotta buy him the kibble. You gotta buy him food.
Yeah.
That's fine. Coming out of my cut, perfectly all right. Right. I'm gonna go back to him and I'll be like, Johnny. Here's the deal, man. I gotta ask. You got any experience in like security or anything like that? What kind of work did you do if you ever did anything?
I mean, I used to serve in the army, but that was a long time ago.
That's fine. Alright, how does this sound? Now, just bear with me. So me and my crew, we got a good gig going on, right? And we could use some help. Now, we're gonna be working out of this here warehouse there, okay? You following me so far?
What sort of stuff do you and your crew do?
Oh, mostly security jobs, nothing to worry about.
Oh.
But it has to be on the down low, so it can't, we can't have people knowing we're doing this. It's very hush-hush. Lots of corporate people often employ us, you know?
Okay.
You hear what I'm saying? Cool.
So it's a paid job.
It's a paying job, yeah.
And
so
do
I'll
I get that medical care that you guys use, like that shit?
I'll personally take care of your medical care and make sure you're all topped up on that. I'll even give you an allowance, but look, it's gonna be a little bit disappointing at first, but you do have a particular set of skills that I like, that I think you'll manage in. It might just be a bit demeaning at first, but hear me out. So this warehouse has to stay looking like a warehouse for right now. So I'm gonna get you a room inside it. I'm gonna get you set up, bed, the works, okay?
Yeah.
And during the day, though, you can't go into the building. I would like you to act as a bum in front of the building and just keep a lookout, okay? That's your only job for now. We'll trial it for a week and then you'll probably get a promotion after that. Does that sound cool to you?
Do I get a gun?
Let's see how it goes after a week and then we can give you a gun. It's not like we're expecting trouble within the first week, okay? It's just a lookout. We just don't want any, like, suspicious riffraff. You don't need to intervene. You just need to report to me when I come here in the evening and tell me what you saw. Does that sound cool? Just look out. I don't want to put you in any danger, bud.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, not a problem. No problem at all.
Cool.
What's your name?
So how about... just call me T.
T. Okay.
Just T.
Okay.
T. Cool.
T-Dog.
And, yeah, sure, that'll do. So look, I know you're homeless and all that. You got any belongings you need to gather from other places? I know people, you sometimes stash them and anything, or you good to go?
He looks up and down himself. Nope.
Cool, well, how about this? I quickly grab some of the paper eddies I got. And I have no idea how money works, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give him 100 eddies. And I'm gonna say, look, we're gonna have to set this up, and it has to be a hush-hush. Why don't you go grab yourself some food, grab some extra clothing for yourself, just for tonight, and then you meet me back here tomorrow evening. Does that sound cool? And I'll also have a top-up waiting for you of your medication.
Yeah, okay. I mean, 100 eddies isn't that much for clothing, but I'll see what I can get.
Oh, sorry, but I give him another 100.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. But you don't need to do anything fancy. Just get some food in you. Get a little bit cleaned up, and that's all I'm asking for you right now. Okay?
Yeah, okay, yeah. And he'll
Okay.
begin to walk away.
So I go back to the guys, and I'm like, so how much is 100 eddies actually worth?
It's about 100 eddies, give or take a couple eddies, depending on which store you go to. But you should be able to get a pretty decent meal for 100
Okay, cool.
eddies.
Rice kibble.
I just didn't wanted to make sure I didn't give him like a small fortune by mistake, because I got no fucking clue right now.
Fine, right? Should be fine.
Like, how much is a bullet? How many eddies are like 50 bullets? That'll give me a good perspective.
About 300 yetis.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I can work with that.
And on the topic of inflation, deflation, the price of a bullet, our gang of kindred have found themselves a new home, a new guard, and a small fortune, all in the space of one night. Night City can make you rich or poor in a flash. But let's see how these consequences roll out next time. I thank you all for joining us. It has been a pleasure to storytell for you all. I hope you have enjoyed the show. Let us go around the table once more. Introduce yourselves, who you were, who you played as, and where to find you. Let's start with Sam.
I'm Sam. I play Beatrice, the Fixer. You can find me on TikTok, Boobarella.
Let's go for Brad Hardwick.
Hey, I'm Brad Hardwick. You can find me on TikTok and Twitter at Rookie Junior on Twitter and most socials, and or at RookieJNR. I play Jay Kalubo, the Ministry Snake Media, and thank you, Mike.
Peter.
Oh, I'm Peter. I was your gangrel for this evening that's out of time. I believe in the Masquerade, so I don't have any socials worth mentioning. You can probably find me on Facebook under the name Peter Wolfman. That's about it for now, but I'll get some of those up and ready, because I don't want to be out of time in the real time.
Also, if you're so inclined, do check out some of Peter's stuff on Storyteller's Vault.
Oh yeah, we do have a few of those under the remastered disciplines, so have a look. Drop me.
Some of which will be used in this game. So if you see a discipline that you're not too sure about, we will explain it, trust me. Sir Cuttlefish.
I played Hunter, your baby La Sombra, and also soloist tonight. You can find me on all social media under Sir Cuttlefish.
Baby, La Sombra, and would-be Ripperduck, apparently.
Mm.
So once more, I thank you all for joining us. I have been Mike. You can find me as Fel Enhagar anywhere on social media, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and here. Because we all live in badness. So, from us to you, keep it scary.